Hey guys, Kristina Nikols for IdeateTV with Erica, who's the author of Celiac and the Beast. Erica, thanks so much for talking to us.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Now, I know a lot of people here do have celiac, and that's how they ended up getting involved in their business. What's your story?
So I also have celiac disease. I went through years through misdiagnosis versus other misdiagnosis. It was crazy. They wanted to give me a stomach pacemaker. I mean, it got to the point where I'm like, I'm 25. I shouldn't be dealing with all this stuff. And I finally went to Mayo Clinic, and they're like, everything you went through is totally wrong. Let's try to diagnose you the right way. And it turns out I had celiac disease all along, and that's what was causing all my problems.
What was the diagnosis process like, if you don't mind sharing?
Yeah, I mean, so it's super easy. It's a blood test to see if you should go on and move further in the testing, and then it is a endoscopy. So they take the tube and they take little snippets of your small intestine, and then if those are equivocal, meaning neither positive nor negative, you can also do a genetic test to see if you're even apt to have celiac disease, because it is a genetic autoimmune disease.
And why do you think it took them so long to identify it?
Yeah, so celiac is the great pretender. It has over 300 symptoms. So, you can have IBS, or they say you have Crohn's, or they say you have something else. But really, it's just one disease that's causing all these symptoms. So doctors aren't used to thinking about one disease, so they treat each individual symptom as something different. So instead of having 10 different diagnoses, it's really just one autoimmune disease.
And what exactly is celiac for our viewers who are new to this topic?
So celiac is a genetic autoimmune disease, meaning you get the genes from your parents, if you're lucky, like I am. And then an autoimmune disease means your own body is attacking itself. So it's actually robbing your body of nutrients. I was emaciated. I was like 60 pounds less than I weigh right now. I was like struggling to survive. And, I was passing out a lot. I was just very, very malnourished, because celiac is actually robbing your body of all the nutrients you need. Like, I was on the verge of osteoporosis at only 25.
And what inspired you to write your book?
Yeah, so for me, it was just, I went through so many different things during my diagnosis process. I didn't want anyone else to have to deal with what I went through, so I decided to write a book about it.
So does your book detail the process that we touched upon right now?
It does. It tells you the proper process as well as what I went through, which is not the proper process.
And what else would you like to share with our viewers today?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's just about getting informed about celiac disease. And if you are sick and you're going through misdiagnosis after, you feel sick, but you don't feel like a doctor really gets you, think about what celiac is, think about other autoimmune diseases, because it's always a possibility, but it may not be on the forefront of your mind.
And how can our viewers find you?
Yeah, it's head to celiacandthebeast.com. It's like Beauty and the Beast, but with the celiac instead.
Thank you so much, Erica. It was nice.
Thank you.
Kristina Nikols for IdeateTV.